In this video, I will show you how to perform a rigid rotation using a polygon or a triangle in this shape. In this instance, we're going to rotate this counterclockwise around the origin point 0, 90 degrees and 180 degrees. I'll show you how to use tracing paper first, and then I'm going to show you the XY coordinate trick and how the coordinates switch. So first, you see I have triangle ABC. I've put the coordinates, the XY coordinates for each point down below. So I'm going to get a piece of tracing paper, and I will lay it right over the top of my original paper right here. I'm going to trace triangle ABC, and I will do this first one in yellow. There we go. ABC. Now, when I do a 90-degree rotation counterclockwise, I turn my paper like so around that origin, that fixed point, so that my triangle ABC is going to land right here. Perfect. So I'm going to label my new points. This will be here, here, here. Now remember, the orientation is important, so make sure you're paying attention to that. We have A prime. This point is going to be B prime, the corresponding point to B, and this one will be C prime. So when I remove my tracing paper, I can see that my rotation 90 degrees will look something like that. All right, let me quickly lock everything in place again. I'll get another piece of tracing paper, and this time I'll rotate my image, my triangle ABC, 180 degrees around the origin. So I'm going to trace this one. We'll do this one in green. Let me trace my triangle like I would with tracing paper in real life. Got a nice right there. I will rotate it. There's 90 degrees. You see it line up perfectly there. Now my 180 degrees, I'm actually going to do another rotation here. I'll line up my paper with my graph around the fixed point. And my new points for my 180 degree rotation are going to be here, here, and here. So when I remove my paper, my triangle, again, this is going to be A prime. It's important that we label the points correctly. This is A prime. This will be B prime prime, double prime, double prime. This will be C double prime. So this was 90 degrees. This was 180 degrees using tracing paper. Now, let's look at the X and Y coordinates. So for A prime, after my 90-degree rotation, my coordinates are -1, up 2. So -1, 2. For B prime, it's -1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3, 4. So -3, 4. And then for C prime, it is -1, +6. So you can see here that my X and Y's switched. See if I can get a nice. These switched from the original, and my X changed signs. So notice how my X and Y switched, and my X changed sign. So for here, it would be X. My original was the black triangle, so I'll make sure I keep that the same. The original point, XY, after a 90-degree rotation, your points are going to be negative y, comma x. Let's look at the second point in green. After 180 degrees rotations, my A double prime is going to be located at -2, -1. B double prime is located at 2, 3, 4, -4, 1, 2, 3, -4, -3. And C double prime is located at -6, -1. Now notice, for this, my x and y stayed the same. They just became the opposite sign. So to recap, whenever we rotate 90 degrees, your x and y's will switch, x and y, right? And then when you rotate 180 degrees, your x and y's have the opposite signs.